For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Speaking of the game, though, he's facing another lawsuit. I don't understand, man. Game just needs to file for bankruptcy. Do the same thing that 50 did. File for bankruptcy so people can stop suing you. I know it takes a hit to your ego, and some people in the public will be like, you're broke, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? Public opinion should never sway you from doing the right decision. So I think that's why he's avoiding going bankrupt, because he's afraid of what people are going to say, and you shouldn't be afraid of what people are going to say, man. Who cares? They're going to clown you regardless. They've clowned Game for getting into all these lawsuits. But let's go over this lawsuit specifically. It's a $12 million lawsuit. Game has had a lot of these high $1 million lawsuits. The other one was $10 million. He had another one for like $7 million. Just a bunch of shit. So let's go over the article. The Game is reportedly facing a $12 million judgment for his role in Paragon Coin Inc., a crypto firm alleged to have engaged in an unregistered initial coin offering, ICO, 4 years ago. According to the Cointelegraph, Games publicly endorsed Paragon Coin ICO in 2017 and is now considered a team member and a statutory seller. The company marketed the PRG tokens as a currency for the cannabis industry and raised $70 million between April 15th and October 15th, 2017. When the plaintiffs initially filed a complaint in 2018, a judge determined they failed to clarify explanation the firm had employed Game. But following an amended complaint, United States Federal District Judge Jeffrey S. White noted that the plaintiffs have now provided sufficient evidence to show Game acted for his own gain or for Paragon's gain. In a California court on Wednesday, June 23rd, the Game is now liable for $12 million plus pre- and post-judgment interest. Wow, $12 million, man. It's unclear how or if Paragon would even pay back the money owed to investors. The founders have allegedly declared bankruptcy and reportedly fled the United States. They're out of here, man. They're leaving that shit to Game to deal with. And this is why, they fled. Look at that. They filed bankruptcy. They themselves have filed bankruptcy. Game needs to file bankruptcy to stop being targeted for so many lawsuits. That's what 50 did. It worked. He's good now. Doesn't have to deal with lawsuits like he once did. 50 was going through the Rick Ross ex-baby mama lawsuit. He was going through the Sleek Audio versus SMS Audio lawsuit. And those in total counted up for about $30 million. So why deal with having to pay with $30 million when you can just file bankruptcy and say you're broke? So Game should do the exact same thing, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Who gives a fuck what people say, like I said. But continuing on, Game is already on the hook for over $7 million stemming from a sexual battery lawsuit filed by former She Got Game contestant Priscilla Rainey. Rainey took the Game in court in 2016, and the trial ended with a federal jury ordering him to pay Rainey $7.1 million out of the $10 million she was originally seeking. Rainey was awarded a default judgment after the Game didn't respond to the initial suit. He said he wasn't properly served the papers for the case and was in the Netherlands at the time of the hearing. In 2017, he filed a $20 million negligence lawsuit against Viacom, VH1's parent company, but lost. So this costs a lot of money too, I'm sure, man. Game is dealing with a lot of lawyers and trying to figure out exactly what the hell to do when dealing with all these lawsuits. Smart business move, man. Just file bankruptcy, pretend like you ain't got it, and move on. And I'm sure Game can figure out how to make money. It's not a big deal for Game. He's established in hip-hop. He'll figure out ways to make money. He can tour easily, especially overseas. Overseas, people appreciate artists more over there than they do here. So he can go overseas and tour 30, 40 cities, whatever he wants to do, and easily come back with a bag of at least $2 to $3 million. Easily. So, yeah, Game, take that business advice from Quake over here. I'm the genius. So always, everybody listen to me. I'm the genius. I know everything, okay? I'm just trolling, but yeah, Game, go ahead and do that.